Yo, hello? Hold on.
We're now entering one of the most consequential phases of launch day, and that's terminal count, the final 10 minutes.
And OTC, NTD on 212 for comm check.
Good, How me?
I hear the same.
I have to stream this, guys.
GTC?
I'm #1 aviation glazer.
GTC's on 212.
All right, copy that.
Hold on, let me pop up my chat real quick.
NASA Test Director Jeff Spaulding confirming communications with his team.
Alright! You guys should wait this next 13 minutes. It'll be
There will be
peak.
2 polls that we'll hear. One from Spaulding, the NASA Test Director, confirming the ground systems and the launch team are ready to proceed. At this point, we
Nice.
have a clear board.
So just to be clear, I'm basically just
No
like a
constraints,
aviation guy. I
but
like
we need
planes. I like
confirmation from
rockets.
each
They're all really
individual
cool. So
on the,
I'm gonna watch this. April
on the
Fools, you
NASA
fools.
Test
Bro, I
Director
swear
team.
if they say April Fools, this isn't
So we'll hear
happening.
him poll his team. The other poll that we're waiting for is the poll from Launch Director Charlie Blackwell Thompson, who will take that final status from NASA management before giving the go.
AI
come out of
slop?
the hole. And
Who
you're
said
seeing
that?
the clock
Someone in the
countdown
chat here
at, L-minus
said that
12
this was
minutes.
AI. There's no way this generation is that cooked.
CCL.
Yes, sir. Reconfigure ARS primary loop ISO valves.
Copy, that's in work.
You can see him doing things on his little computer thingy.
ARS loop ISO valves are being closed.
What was that?
Integrity copies.
How long have they been live for? 3 hours?
NGDLP.
They've been in this thing right here for 3
Just had a
hours?
discussion with CIC and with MER manager regarding
How?
the observation.
3 hours late? No, this is live.
They were able to confirm
Huh?
with BCI photos that the condition that they observed has been there
Everybody's
since
on team.
2025. MER manager has had a chance to review the findings, and they do not have any
AI launch. Dude,
for
I can't
CI's
believe the
or MER
people in their
manager.
chat that are saying AI. Bro, anyone else notice my sub count going way, 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 way up?
Yes, sir. I copy. That's good news.
Okay. Hey, this was supposed to happen back in February, bro. What happened?
ARS primary loop isolation valve configuration is complete.
Copy.
Stop 6767. Taco Bell. Bro.
And CGLS.
How's
NTD,
Mark
cancel
Rober not
pending,
even here?
GLS
He has to
copies.
be.
And that's complete.
All right, and for all personnel, we got a little bit more work to do before we pick up the clock, and we're about a little over a minute from getting to T-minus 10 minutes, but we've canceled the resume time there, and then we'll pick it up after we get
10
through all of our
minutes-ish.
work and
About
anything
10
else that
minutes.
we need to do to get through the remainder of count. So we'll continue working that to get to our T0 today.
A Pickle VR.
So when we get to about 50 seconds from now, we'll extend that hold. CVSCO TC.
Someone just DM'd me on Discord. If you're a real aviation fan, what are they saying? Bro, I don't know.
Yep, give me about 2 more minutes. I'm going to start.
Dude, the amount of 6-7s that are in the chat is so sad.
NTD COSE hold requested.
We're watching some of the smartest people go up in the air. Some of the smartest people in the world go up in the air, and their chat's spamming 6-7. Are you serious? I'm here. What's good, Canadian GT?
This was a transient LCC violation, so transponder 1 had a demodulated SNR estimate that went down to 2 dBm. When it should have been between 10 and 13, it is now back up to 12, but we did lose that for just...
Imagine being able to build
Hold on
a
a
map
sec,
with
hold
your
on a
name
sec.
it.
Did you not just hear what they said? I don't know what it was they were talking about, but it said it was at 3 and it's supposed to be at like 10 or 15.
If we want to look at that, but again, this is transient, so we're back in a nominal range.
All right, let's see, LPE NTD.
Bro.
Yeah, we're not seeing that hit, so I guess the question for COSE, was that less than 3 samples? Is that below our persistence?
Look how much people are there. I want to be there so bad.
It looked like it did persist for several seconds on mine, but...
No, this is not fake. This is 100% real. This is real. But the chat is just... You don't... We don't have to worry about the chat.
Thank you.
Why is it stuck at 10 minutes? Bro. Bomb? Bro. Okay, Canadian, I'm timing you out. Only for 10 seconds, because I like you, but I'm still timing you out. The timer just stopped. Why don't you do GTEG stream? I can't go GTEG live right now. Because of the whole April Fool's thing.
Yeah, us taking
Like, it
a
would
look
just
at the
be
data
too
right here,
chaotic.
looks like that was a single sample.
I'll do it tomorrow. No worry. Okay.
Yeah, copy that. RTS
Alright.
does
It'll
report that they
slowly get
also lost
longer and
lock for
longer,
about
bro.
5 seconds. So I would love to ask KUS and see if they also lost lock with the vehicle for any extended amount of period.
I want the timer to move again.
COSE, while we're doing that, these are 1/10 hertz measurements, correct?
Flicky, you
So
still in the chat?
We had to lose it for over 10 seconds to get a second sample.
Bruh.
Yes, sir, that's correct. It is 1/10 hertz.
Yeah, so
April
from our
Fool's is
perspective,
technically
the
over.
allowance is effectively up to
yeah.
30 seconds, up to 3 samples based on the 1/10 hertz.
Hey, Pickle VR.
This is not an LCC violation, I believe.
Yeah, you can make a vid with me, Pickle.
Yes, sir, I would agree with that at this point. Copy that.
Bro, I remember when you met me and you was shaking.
I don't think they have 212 access. We're trying to verify, but
whatever they're talking about doesn't sound good.
But it sounds like they have a loss of lock as well.
What? Hold on.
But it sounds like they have a loss of lock as well.
Okay. And I guess for both KUS and
What?
COSE, do we have lock now?
That's affirmed. We do have lock for COSE.
Bro.
Yeah, so from the integration console perspective, we did have a temporary loss there within the allowable, and per the requirement, let's go.
What?
Houston flight, we have lock and we have good telemetry here in GSE.
And KUS is reported to they have good lock now. So with all of that OSC, then are we in a go configuration per your LCC?
Yes, sir. Recommendation would be go.
Ferguson.
Right.
I know that name
concur
from
with
somewhere.
Yes, sir.
Where do I know it from?
Let's go.
And launch director.
Yes, sir. Launch director concurs.
Isn't that a coach?
All right, and I'm going to go ahead and just verify everybody
Wait.
has everything else complete, launch director, and if we do, we'll be ready to pick up the poll at that time, unless there's something else that you're aware of.
No, sir. Let's verify all our work is complete, and I would like one
No.
last check of our constraints list.
All right, let's see. OTC, are you still waiting for ComConfig, or are you?
That is a firm, sir.
Okay,
Yeah,
you only open
That is a coach.
Yeah, OTC, this is CVSC. That 400 step 290 is complete.
Copy.
Oh, it's the Canadian one? Okay.
Okay, so OTC, you're complete with all of your work?
That's affirmed.
All right, copy that. STC
STC is complete.
and GTC?
GTC is complete.
Don't jinx it, Pickle.
Excellent. All right, and LPE, just want to verify we have no open constraints at this time.
Bro, can we just
No open
launch?
constraints. We have a clear board, sir.
I've been waiting for too long.
Okay, tracking the same here. And launch director, with that, we are clear and ready to pick up the launch readiness poll with your go.
Ooh.
All right, sir. I am poll.
All right. And for all personnel, this is the NTD conducting the Artemis 2 launch readiness check.
Woo!
Verify ready to resume count and go for launch. OTC,
TC is go.
STC,
STC is go.
GTC,
C's go.
MCO,
TOs go.
Safety Console,
The safety console is go.
LPE,
LPs go.
RTD,
Rocket.
RTD's go.
Yes.
Houston Flight,
Houston flight is go.
ROC,
Rock is go.
Rock!
and CDR.
I love rocks.
Copy that. Thank you, Reed. And launch director, NTD, our launch team is ready to proceed at this time.
Woohoo!
All right, NTD, I copy all. At this time, I'll perform my poll. Attention on the net. This is the launch director performing the final poll for launch, verifying no constraints.
How many people are watching this right now?
EGF. EGS.
112,000 people!
Are go.
Copy, thank you.
115?
Safety
What?
officer.
The Artemis CSOs are go.
What in the world?
thank
Why
you,
is there
range
so
weather.
many people watching?
Launch weather is go.
Thank you, LWO.
115,000.
MMT chair.
It was at 59,000 when we started. That was...
Thank you, John.
What? That was almost 10 minutes
and
ago.
Integrity
What the
Launch
heck?
Director.
Lunch it? Yes. Lunch. It's crazy.
Charlie PLT. Thank you, Charlie.
Just do it, bro. It's not like this is a game and I've got control over it.
MS1.
This is Christina. We are going for our teammates.
What?
MS2.
You're echoing.
This is Jeremy. We are going for all humanity.
Ooh!
All right, Charlie, your Artemis 2 crew is go for launch. Full send.
Yes!
I copy that. Reed, Victor, Christina, and
Pickle?
Jeremy.
Dude,
On this
if
historic
they actually
mission,
blow up or
you
something,
take
I'm...
with you,
Bro.
as part of this Artemis team, the daring spirit of the American people and our partners across the globe, and the hopes and dreams of a new generation. Good luck. Godspeed, Artemis 2.
Godspeed.
Let's go.
Everyone chat God... Or everyone spam Godspeed.
And into the launch director.
Go ahead, Launch Director.
Yes, sir. You have a go to proceed with countdown.
Copy that.
W
I'll
new
put it in
subscriber.
CDR NTD.
Go.
Your risers and initiate short purge per your EPROC 10.1.1, steps 8 and 9.
10.1.1, 8, and 9 going to work.
.1.189 going out work.
CVSE NTD. Start and verify recordings of our Orion cameras.
Copy.
Okay. Well, there you heard it.
RSR NTD.
RSR.
They're getting ready to start terminal count.
arm rotation enable at this time, please.
It's currently at T-minus 10 minutes. Once we wrap up this last bit of work,
SNA arm rotation enable complete.
we're going to start that clock.
Copy that, thank you.
Integrity crew, close and lock visors.
Look how many people are watching. That's just at a mall, I think. What is that?
You heard an issue, worked in real time with telemetry lock on the Orion.
130,000 people.
It was transitory. It's
Oh
very
my.
short. They checked the data, confirmed that they had a good lock. This was with the S-band transmitter on the Orion. Worked through that issue, looked at the data, and cleared it. All with the world watching.
Dang.
Impressive work by the launch team.
How do you
So we have
fix
a
a
2-hour
problem like a
window,
leak or something? I don't think it
which
was a
starts
leak,
in
but...
just a few minutes at 6:24 p.m. Eastern Time and goes until 8:24 p.m. Eastern Time.
And ECL NTD will be waiting for your verification on the
Is
short
that not
purge.
in 1 minute?
Copies.
And for all personnel, once we get that short purge
134,000 people.
verification, we'll verify that we are
Only
clear to go,
5,000
and then we'll
likes.
proceed with the terminal count.
That's sick. Okay, bro. You have like almost 200,000 people watching you. Can you just like hurry it up? I bet you there's also people on like TikTok Live or something. April Fool's Day. Bro, I swear if they pull an April...
About a minute.
Copy.
Oh, 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute. Oh, really? Is that why they stopped? It's usual? Okay. I'm like a plane guy more than a rocket guy.
So we're going into the launch window.
I mean, on my desk I've got two
But
like
not by
model
much, it
planes,
looks
bro.
like.
Yes, it's a problem. Hello,
Just
little
wrapping
plane.
up some final work.
Ah, you were right, cool.
And once that's completed, you'll hear NASA Test Director Jeff Spaulding ask for the ground launch sequencer operator to go ahead and start the clock.
Oh, so we still have to wait 10 minutes?
The ground launch
Blah.
sequencer is an application software. It runs on top of the launch control system in the firing room. Acts like a conductor of an orchestra,
Blah.
executing hundreds of commands in precise order and timing. It's all autonomous.
NTD CCL 212, short purge initiations verified.
All right, copy that. And
How many people are
verify
watching now?
constraints. Oh
Oh my god. 150,000 people. What the heck? That is true. That is true info cold.
All right, and we're clear from cutouts. And with
Okay,
that, we'll resume the
152.
clock momentarily.
Whoa!
GLS, you can resume the clock on your mark.
GLS copies. 3, 2, 1, mark. GLS mainline has been initiated.
T-minus 10 minutes and counting.
26 minutes! Oh,
As
9
that
minutes.
Begins terminal count. Our new T0 is 6:35 p.m.
Hopefully not
Eastern
always.
Time. 6:35 p.m. Eastern Time. We are now counting down to liftoff of Artemis 2.
In 10 minutes, these people's lives
From now on, you're going to hear two voices on the loops.
will
If everything
change.
goes nominally, NASA Test Director Jeff Spaulding, who's directly managing the launch team, and Alex Bendelos, the GLS operator who closely
Imagine if
monitors
all
the
those people were
software.
subbed to you, bro. I can't even imagine that.
He has the ability to stop and restart
155,000
the
people.
countdown.
159,000 people. I swear if they're still spamming 6-7.
A lot of people ask
Fake?
about whether there's a
Oh my
launch button.
gosh.
There certainly is not.
6-7.
Rock. Our new T0 is 22.
America, let's
35,
go.
12.
Canada, let's go. Oh my god, they are.
22.
Holy unemployed chat.
Affirm.
Hey, pitch
Then you
HQ.
heard confirmation of the exact T0, 6:35 and 12 seconds p.m. Eastern Time.
I don't want this to
Again,
be the angle when
our
it takes
T0
off.
is 6:35 and 12 seconds p.m. Eastern Time. But as I was saying, there's no launch button. This is autonomous. But there is a button that keeps you from launching, and that button allows the GLS operator to pause the countdown outside of terminal count and during terminal count and submit a hold to the next holding point. So the clock won't stop right away. If there's an issue, we'll go to the next stable holding point.
Oh, okay.
This is how
Cool.
GLS configures the rocket and ground systems.
Yo, those
to a
birds are about to
stable
get
point where they can
flabbergasted,
stop
bro.
the countdown if that's needed. But right now, we are counting down.
They do
Our
need to
next
disable the
big
chat.
milestone, looking to retract the crew access arm.
Oh, it went way down.
Go for crew access
That went
arm
way
reset.
down. Went down by almost
And
10,000
there you see
viewers.
the crew access arm moving away.
Ooh. Goodbye, arm.
That's the path that the astronauts took to ingress into the
Wait,
rocket.
can I see that? Can I see when they walked in?
Soon leak check messages.
Holy, they've been in here for 3 hours? Oh, I feel so bad for them.
copies.
Off the pad if they needed to evacuate.
Just trying to skip to the live one again. Okay, we're good.
Of course, the launch abort system. Great shot there of the crew access arm retracting away. The launch abort system is the tower at the top, and that's what would pull Orion and its crew off the top of the rocket in case of an emergency, whether it's on the ground or in flight.
Bro, I've been waiting for
This
this
is
for
critical
2
safety
months.
hardware that protects
This should have
the
happened
lives
like 2 months ago.
of the astronauts.
But it's taken them another 2 months for some strange reason.
Starting at T-minus
Yeah,
6 minutes,
the
GLS will start bringing that and other high-energy systems online, starting with core stage pressurization.
I know they can't, but it went from a day, like a 1 day delay, into a 2 week, and then a 2 month delay. So, whatever, as long as they don't go boom.
Weather is 90% go. The range is go. All systems are go.
I wonder how quiet it is there. If me and Zach were there,
GLS is go for core stage tank pressurization.
That
you know
means
how
the
long it
replenish
takes to make a
valve
whole
for the liquid
rocket?
hydrogen tank has
No,
now
but I know it
closed,
takes a long
and
time.
that tank is beginning to pressurize to flight levels.
4 years
because
and
that hydrogen
52
is
days.
naturally boiling inside the tank.
No, I don't know. Oh, so that's what that smoke is.
We'll get the liquid oxygen tank
It's-
a little later in the count.
933.
Now the team is waiting for verification that, if needed, The Artemis 2 crew could use the launch abort system to pull Orion safely off the top of the rocket in an emergency. Let's listen in for that call.
It's like a golf tournament. Oh,
GLS verified.
Those are so awkward.
Available.
And CDR, do you copy?
It's so awkward.
CDR copies, last available.
That's great news, and you heard the NTD verify that with the commander of the mission.
Okie dokie.
GLS is go for FTS.
5 minutes. Yeah.
Now work is being done to arm the flight termination system. This is so the range safety can send a flight termination command if the rocket flies too far off track. There's a brief built-in delay so the launch abort system has time to pull the astronauts to safety first.
LH2 high flow bleed.
All right, Pickle, that's crazy. Pickle, that's crazy.
All right, the high flow bleed check.
Have I been to one? No, but like I see clips on YouTube of
team
just complete
gets
silence.
verification that the RS-25 engines, all 4 of them, are in the proper temperature
Cold.
range for
Are you
launch.
serious? Obviously, they're scared. Who wouldn't be scared? Dwayne the Rock Johnson would be scared. He's a tough guy, right? I would puke. I'd do a little more than puke. I would, like, get completely flabbergasted.
GLS is go for core stage APU start.
Stuff would come out every
Core
single
stage
one of my
APU
holes.
Start. Those are auxiliary power units. High-speed turbines which provide pressure to hydraulic pumps that steer the RS-25 engines. We're going to see a gimbal test a little later at T-minus 2
How much
minutes and 30
longer?
seconds.
3-4-ish minutes. But 3 minutes. 3 minutes.
Coming up in about 20 seconds.
You wouldn't be
We're listening
scared?
for go
Uh-huh.
for purge sequence 4. That's a helium purge of the 4 core
Sure,
stage
Pickle.
engines. Core stage engines downstream.
I'm
of
a
the
Sigma
propellant
boy.
valve.
Guys,
This gets all
stop
the
saying
air
game
and
over, bro.
moisture
That's
out
so
of there.
toxic. Can you imagine these people in these cramped little room, cuddling with each other practically? Whatever this ad is, I want it to end. Bro, I swear if it does this right before the launch, I'm going to crash out. I will not let that happen. Are you saying they're gonna turn into a fireball? Fantastic Four? Oh. Oh.
Heritage, one of them built from
2 minutes!
shuttle parts.
Womp womp?
And there
Bro,
you see
that's
them moving.
crazy. Oh! It did something, guys. It did something.
Now we're going to start moving the power from both the upper stage and the lower stage of the rocket to internal, taking ground power away and now going to battery power.
Battery power. On a
GLS
rocket
is go
ship?
for upper stage internal power.
Cool.
All right, power is removed from the rocket's upper stage. The ICPS and it's
Valid
gonna switch to
crash out
battery.
cold.
Same milestone for the lower core stage coming up at T-minus 1 minute and 30 seconds. Right now, the 4-person Artemis 2 crew is 248,000 miles away from the moon. And if all goes well, they will fly by it in 6 days.
Hold on! They're gonna be in space for 6 days? In that tiny room?
All right, there's the rocket's core stage, which houses 3
that
flight
sounds
computers,
terrible
is
to me.
now on its own power. There's no more hold time because there's no more margin on these batteries.
Yo, you guys are
We'd have to
crazy.
recycle back to T-minus 10 to recharge if we had a hold.
W speed!
1 minute.
Right now,
1
the rocket
minute!
does not know what the T0 is, but coming up at T-minus 33 seconds, control shifts from the ground launch sequencer to the rocket's onboard autonomous launch sequencer, or ALS. The rocket will count itself down, but honor any holds that could come from the ground. Now, shortly after liftoff, Houston will take control of the rocket, and my colleague Gary Jordan will take over commentary.
GLS, go for ALS.
30 seconds!
The rocket is on its own. 4 brave explorers ready to ride the most powerful rocket NASA has ever launched.
The most powerful rocket? Ooh, we're
Sound
watching
suppression
history.
water is flowing.
15.
Ooh!
Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7. RS-25 engines lit.
Oh my god!
3, 2, 1. Booster ignition.
Oh!
Lift off. The crew of Artemis 2 now bound for the moon. Humanity's next great voyage begins.
Good roll.
Oh!
Roger, roll pitch.
Houston, now controlling the flight of integrity on the Artemis 2 mission.
Holy cinema.
Integrity, AMT high.
AMT high.
On time.
How are you not pooping yourself?
Integrity passes the ultimate.
Okay, the amount of G-forces
Mission control Houston.
that you would be feeling right now, like I'd get the worst headache in the entire world.
3 miles in altitude. Traveling more than 1,200 miles per hour.
Whoa!
Mission elapsed time, passing 1 minute, approaching max Q.
On, Ponce de Leon.
How many people? 200,000 people!
Have you the same?
Communication signal transfer confirmed as Integrity and its crew go supersonic. Approaching 90 seconds into the Artemis.
Hold on, they're only now going supersonic?
Integrity is 14 miles in altitude, 8 miles downrange, traveling more than 2,600 miles per hour.
Oh, trust me, Flicky. They feel the impact, but they just know how to handle it. This can go up to 5 Gs. Probably it could definitely go up more, but our atmosphere is like really small. So by the time it already gets there, we're out of the atmosphere and you can't feel it anymore.
The 2-minute 9-second mark.
Yeah, that cameraman is crazy, bro.
We see throttle down.
Bro, I want to be there so bad.
Main engines throttling up, guidance converged.
Oh. Look at that. Look at that right there.
Integrity.
Yes! We got the rocket angle.
Nominal upper stage RCS ready.
Will it show us how many Gs it has?
Integrity. SM priming complete.
SM priming complete.
Bro, oh my! I don't care about your ham deals you got going on.
Stage confirmed in a ready state ahead of service module fairing separation.
Dude, it literally looks like a dot.
3 minutes into the flight, Integrity 49 miles.
Bro, my dog's faster than your Wi-Fi, bro. My dog's pretty dang slow.
Miles per hour.
How much is that?
Range now passing 5,000 miles per hour.
5,000 miles per hour. So that's about 4.5-ish Gs.
Standing by for launch abort system jettison.
That's like, yeah, that's about 4 times the speed of sound.
Good last jettison, great view.
Copy jettison. Team Eco 8 plus 02.
We see the same on board, Stan.
And Houston has you loud and clear on Tigris at the Carmen line.
That's such a cool angle.
Outstanding, Stan. We have you the same.
3 minutes 50 seconds into the flight of Artemis 2, Wiseman, Glover, Cook, and Hansen cross the boundary to space with good comm checks. GPS signals acquired after last jettison now working on internal checks to verify accuracy. Flight Dynamics Officer analyzed the time of main engine cutoff, confirmed at 8 minutes 2 seconds, time of MECO.
This is so tough. Toughness indeed. I don't know how they get that angle. It looks like water. Rippling water that just doesn't stop. They've only been in the air for 2 minutes. Oh! That's a laggy.
GPS processing.
Laggy camera.
Outstanding, Stan. We see the same, and we have a beautiful moonrise. We're headed right at it.
Skibbity toilet.
Pushing 5 minutes into the flight, Commander Reed Wiseman confirmed
67 leg. Are we serious? 67. Thank you, Trump. Brain of a P. April Fool's AI generated 67 leg. Thank you, Trump. Whoa, way to God. Keep it sane. Wow. Thank you, science. Thank you, Diddy. Yay, AI, the Earth is fake. Thank you, Joe Biden, for this awesome rocket. Let's go. Wow, Earth is big. Earth is round. Nothing to do with Trump. Okay, yeah, it's true. OMG, guys in space. Daniel Merkel. What is that? Idiot. 6-7. It launched 2 minutes before it was. What? Okay. Anyways, OMG in space. I swear I saw it. Fake. Thank you for Artemis King Trump. Oh my God. Thank you, America. Thank you, Joe Biden, for this great rocket. Round out Earth. Thank you, Elon. I hate them mega. USA. Thank you, Trump. Guys, this has nothing to do with Trump. This has absolutely nothing to do with Trump. Not everything is fake. Thank you, Trump, the best leader in the world. 6-7. Israel. Thank you for $6 gas.
Integrity 78.
Not funny.
Miles in altitude.
Whoa.
460 miles downrange.
They got a whole like
nominal shutdown.
AI. AI. There goes the rest of our fuel. Thank you, Joe Biden, for this awesome rocket. Thank you, Joe Biden, for this awesome rocket. 3D model.
Elapsed time. Shutdown plan is as expected. Again, the time of Mika was confirmed at 8 minutes 2 seconds into the flight.
Thank you, science. Thank you, engineering. Rocket. The F was hot. That was the best rocket in the world. Thanks, Biden. It's flat. You can literally
as we approach the abort
once America.
Milestone at the 7 minute 30-second mark.
This chat is hurting my brain.
Now 84 miles in altitude, 650 miles downrange, traveling more than 15,000 miles per hour.
Integrity AOA open.
Yeah, whatever they just said.
AOA open.
Yeah, whatever he just said.
The window
something
is now
open
for an abort once around option that would target splashdown in the Pacific.
Alright.
Still following.
Alright, that's pretty W. Should we watch Artemis 2 explained? But okay, this is this is by far the best. I don't know why I'm not subbed to him. I have him like.
Picked a great main, but your voice doesn't quite match.
Okay, this was an ad. I thought that was him. I need this guy to do explaining for all you guys that don't know what Artemis 2 is, and frankly, I don't.
NASA is going to launch.
Know all of it. And this guy knows a lot more than most people.
In a little over 3 weeks, NASA is going to launch that rocket to the moon with humans on board. This is the first time humans will leave low Earth orbit and visit the moon in over 50 years, and the first time a woman will have ever made that journey. They will spend 10 days on board and fly around the far side of the moon, becoming the first people this century to see our home from the depths of space. This mission will lay the foundation for NASA's plan to put boots in lunar soil once more, and this time they're setting up a base to stay. These Artemis missions mark a turning point in the future of humanity. Once a moon base is established and consistently occupied by astronauts, humanity is no longer confined to our pale blue dot. In that moment, we become a multi-world species, and the moon will be our launch pad for exploring the cosmos. In this video, I'm going to take you behind the scenes at NASA's Kennedy Space Center.
That's crazy, bro.
Unparalleled access to show you everything you need to know about Artemis 2.
We leave as we came, and God willing, as we shall return, with peace and hope for all mankind.
Last man on the
What
moon.
you just heard were the final words spoken on the moon by Apollo 17 astronaut Gene Cernan. We leave as we come, and God willing, as we shall return, with peace and hope for all mankind. The Artemis 2 mission is NASA's commitment to do just that. I was invited out to Kennedy Space Center by NASA to tour their facilities and see the real Artemis 2 moon rocket being rolled out to the launch pad. That was a few weeks ago now, and NASA has been dealing with a few issues with the fueling of the rocket, so they are now targeting April for the earliest launch of Artemis 2. We haven't been to the moon since 1972, and honestly, it's not easy. So let's learn about.
Alright, I'm gonna binge watch this. You guys have goodness day. You guys have goodness day, okay? Goodness day, okay? Bye-bye, guys.